Brace yourself, clutch your pearls, grab a tissue for the tears. It is now illegal to go through your husband's phone.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So this video, I need you guys to watch this video, especially if you are a woman, especially if you're a woman in the United States. I need you guys to watch this video. So this video is a video of a lawyer in the state of Texas. She came on to share some of the crazy family laws that got a lot of people talking. But one of the things that got people talking was the fact that she stated that it is now a crime for you as a woman, as a spouse, to go through your man's phone. Guys, it is now a crime that is even a federal crime to go through your man's phone, and nothing you see on that phone can be used in the court and all that. So this lawyer came online to share 5 crazy family laws that is just crazy in the state of Texas because she practiced there. And yeah, even though that's the one that got people talking, there are some other ones that I'm just like, okay, I'm scratching my head like, are you for real? Okay. Anyway, guys, let's go check out this video and then we'll come back and talk more.
If you think you were stressed out at work today, I'm about to stress you out a little bit more. So go ahead and grab your cocktail as we discuss the top 5 craziest family laws or laws that affect family law cases that always have me picking up my client's jaw from off the ground. And I am an attorney in Texas, so you know this is about to be a wild ride. Coming in at number 5, and let's just use this as an example, the child lives with mom and dad is on child support. Your child support could decrease if dad continues to have more children. So let's just say you and your ex are no longer together, you share one child, and he pays child support. Say a year later, he gets into another relationship and him and the new woman decide to have a kid together. Guess what? He can petition the court to lower your child support now that he has another child to support. And no, he doesn't have to be on child support for the new child. The child just has to be born. But there's pros and cons to all these different laws in every state. At least in Texas, if you get married, your spouse's income is not determined for child support. Coming in at number 4. If I had $1 for every time a parent complained to me about the other parent not following the visitation schedule and not seeing their child according to the order. Visitation in Texas is not a duty, it's a right. So the parent that's on visitation does not have the duty to see their kid. They don't have to see them. They have the right to see their kid, not the duty, so that means it's up to them. So if they don't want to come see their kid, by law, they're not doing anything wrong. It's just looked at as they're just not exercising their right. However, if they do decide to exercise their right to their visitation schedule, you better not interfere. Because if they are following the order, attempting to exercise their visitation, and you infringe on that, guess who is in trouble? And this is such a hard concept for my clients to wrap their head around sometimes. No, he will not get in trouble for not coming to visit his kids. However, if he tries to come visit his kids and you stop him, you in trouble. So what do you do in this situation? Well, it just depends on the facts. You should definitely consult with the awesome family law attorney to see if you have grounds to modify that visitation schedule, especially if the other parent's not using it. And sidebar, y'all gonna let these people in the comments get y'all in trouble, because I've been seeing people say like at a certain age the child can refuse to follow the order and not have to go visit the other parent. Don't end up in jail. I can't speak for any other state, but don't try that in Texas. If the child is refusing to go to the other parent's house for whatever reason, consult with the family law attorney so you can go about the proper channels of getting that fixed, or you might just end up in the clanker. And I say this with love because this is real and I have done it. You don't want me to go bailiff? Get the handcuffs. Coming in at number 3, if you're going through a divorce and you find yourself spinning the block, and you find yourself pregnant by your soon-to-be ex-husband, well, just come on and get comfortable right next to me because we're going to be here for a while. Yes, it's true, the courts will not grant your divorce if you are pregnant. And there's many reasons why. One being that Texas is still a conservative state and the sanctity of marriage is very important here. We don't even have legal separation. At the end of the day, this is a child born within the covenant of this marriage, and Texas is not about to bastardize this child because y'all two want to go play hooky. And you can still file for divorce while pregnant and even have some proceedings. Let's say if there's domestic violence going on, the court will still have a hearing to determine if they're going to issue a protective order. Or let's say y'all in the house fighting and carrying on, the kids all scared, the court will have a hearing to determine if one spouse needs to be kicked out the house. Maybe there's an issue of temporary spousal support or temporary custody. That can still all happen. But finalizing your case, granting your divorce, It's the court's job to look out for the best interest of the child, and the court cannot make those decisions unless the court has jurisdiction to do so, and they don't get that jurisdiction until the child is born. So spin the block if you want to. We gonna be here an extra 9 months. Coming in at number 2. This is so crazy, but Texas has 3 types of fathers: presumed fathers, acknowledged fathers, and adjudicated fathers. Now, I have a video on TikTok where I go in depth about the meaning of these 3, how they differ, etc. For the sake of this video, I only want to touch on one thing. So let's get into it. One of the ways to become a presumed father is by being married to someone. So husband and wife are married, they have a baby. Husband is already the presumed father of this child. And presumed father means that you're automatically this child's legal parent. And this can cause a very big problem, especially for all of you out there who don't like to file for divorce when you don't want to be in your marriage. You just go your separate ways and end up being still legally married 5, 6, 7, 8 years later. Well, guess what? If your wife gets a boyfriend, she ain't seen you in 4 years, and she gets pregnant, guess who's that child's legal father? You. Her little boyfriend can't even sign the birth certificate because the child already has a legal father. You want to know the even scarier part? What if she had a one-night stand? She doesn't even know who her baby daddy is. Guess what? You're going to be responsible for that baby. And a presumed father, that level of responsibility is so high, not even a DNA test can get you off the hook. Yeah, you heard me clearly. This is where you take a big gulp of your cocktail. Maybe get a shot. This is the only way to get out of being someone's presumed father. And now you got to spend money and hire a family law attorney because I know you don't know what you're doing. And that attorney will need to go and file a denial of paternity, do a court-ordered DNA test showing that you were not the child's father. Then after those DNA tests, you have to go bring that child's father to court so that he can take your place now as the legal father. If you don't know who the child's father is, too bad. So sad. That is the only way you can get out of being a presumed father. A DNA test is not enough. Now, I know that just blew y'all hairline back, so go ahead, catch your breath, take a sip. Coming in at number 1, and ladies, this hurts my heart to deliver this news. I'm not trying to put us on the spot. I'm not. I just know that this is something that we do a little bit more often than the men. Brace yourself, clutch your pearls, grab a tissue for the tears. It is now illegal to go through your husband's phone. And this is for every ear that can hear me. This is not just a Texas issue. This is also a federal crime. The Federal Wiretap Act states it is unlawful to intercept any wire, oral, or electronic communication. It is also unlawful to disclose the contents of the wire, oral, or electronic communication. Y'all know what's considered electronic communication? Text messages, emails, DMs. And it doesn't matter if you're in a community property state, saying that the phone is community property will not work. Even if your husband willingly gave you his password, it still would not work. The courts feel that even if he did give you the password, you went beyond the scope of what he thought you would reasonably be doing with his phone, such as taking screenshots of a text message that you would eventually use against him in court. I was in court waiting on my turn, watching another hearing before me. It was a divorce case, and the wife was on the stand talking about adultery. Her attorney then started the process of admitting text messages into evidence that showed the husband was talking to this woman, and it was very inappropriate. The text messages 100% proved husband was cheating. There was photos, there was conversations about the other night. All of a sudden, husband lawyer jumps up and says, Your Honor, I think you need to admonish the witness about her Fifth Amendment right to self-incrimination because she's about to tell on herself and admit to a crime. Then he turns ever so slightly and says, I think you might want to tell her lawyer as well because they'll both be in jail together. The judge then proceeds to tell her that how she came about getting those text messages out of her husband's phone is potentially a violation of the Texas Wiretap Act and the Federal Wiretap Act. He looks up at her lawyer and says, Counsel, the fact that you're in possession of unlawful potential wiretap material incriminates you as well. And the judge did a quick recess so everyone could go consult with criminal law attorneys. Somehow you made it to the end of this video without choking. If you are still with us, here's a bonus. Here's an honorable mention. It is also now illegal for you to have air tags on your children if you're in the middle of a custody case. Let me know in the comments which one of these 5 laws had you almost throw your phone on the floor, and I'll see you in the next one.
What? Like, what? My joystick dropped. Like, are you kidding me? Let me know down in the comment section if you know any of this law, if you've heard of any of this law, because I feel like this is almost going to be like strange to some women. Like even in the United States, some women don't know about some of this law. That is crazy, especially the phone one, the father one, the pregnancy one. You're not going to get a divorce even once you get pregnant. That's crazy. Ladies, we have to really get to start knowing the laws and knowing how it works. But this video has gotten a lot of people talking. A lot of people have so much to say about some of those laws and how it affects women. So we're going to check people's thoughts on this. But please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. I love to know what you think about this down in the comment section. So let's go check people's thoughts on this.
It's now illegal to go through your husband's phone. And this is for every ear that can hear me.
Yep, she is 100% correct. That is the Electronic Communications Privacy Act. Yep, let me read it to you. It states, federal law in the United States prohibits the interception of private electronic information. Now, what is private electronic information, you say? Well, I'll tell you. Text messages, inbox, DMs. Yeah, you're not allowed. Federal law, you can't go through that. Federal crime. You're not supposed to go through that stuff. Yeah, no. So for all you men and women going through each other's phones, that's a federal crime. Now, I don't know whether you'll do time for that. I ain't no judge. I ain't no lawyer. I can't say. But I can tell you, it's a federal crime. Who knew? I mean, I knew. Obviously, she knew. But yeah, stop.
You guys, I recently saw a video from Lauren the lawyer, and it says if you live in Texas, it is now illegal to go through your husband's phone. Even if it's unlocked, you pay the phone bill. Even if it's connected to your iPad, it is now a federal crime and you could go to jail for it without seeking his permission. She didn't let us know if it applies to both married men and women, but I went through the comments and it looks like it is for both married men and women. I don't know why she didn't mention, but I'm just wondering, like, why is marriage so hectic? Like, it is so hectic. Does the marriage contract not make you and your partner one? What's all this hide and seek? Can we stop this in 2024? Like, what is going on? Why can't you pick up your husband's phone and check it? I mean, the men always have full access. Why is it such a big deal? Like, what's going on? What are you guys hiding? And I went in the comments, the men were so happy. Thank God. Like, she could go to jail for it right now. I'm sending it to my partner. Are you kidding me? If men and women are all cheats, why are the men happier? I strongly believe this law was made to protect male interests. Yeah, it was made for them. Somebody in the law enforcement was recently caught. A woman didn't make this rule. It looks like the men are tired of losing their money due to infidelity. This is really disturbing because you all are at the risk of having STDs. If you're a nonchalant woman, somebody that doesn't even care to check his phone, you're at the risk of finding out that your husband has another family somewhere. For people who are loyal, for people who don't cheat, you all are thanking God so much in that comment section. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And with that being said, bye.
I saw this case this morning and I wanted to talk about it, but before I did it, I said, you know what, let me go on the internet and do some research so I don't spread misinformation during my study break. This morning I found out that it's completely illegal to go into your partner's phone, computer, email, WhatsApp, whatever it is, in the United States of America, specifically in the state of Texas, to go in their shit and pull out information that they're cheating on you and use it in court. If you do it, you could get into trouble.
That's crazy, though.
You could go to jail for doing it. Your lawyer could also go to jail for presenting evidence that the lawyer did not get permission from the court to go into the phone, that you did not get permission from your partner to go into his or her phone or computer. Now, it's not illegal to cheat on your partner in Texas. I guess it's not illegal to cheat on your partner anywhere in the world. But this is what they said. Adultery won't be treated as a crime, but the court will consider it as a violation of certain civil laws. So this is what going down. Normally, if you have a partner cheating on you and you have asset, you don't have a prenup and you don't have a trust, then you will want to stop the person that cheats on you from getting access to your asset. because you have a marriage that didn't protect your stuff. And if you find out that they cheated on you and you can prove that in the court of law, you know, normally you will get less or most likely nothing, depending on all the stuff you were doing. But given the fact that from 2023 and this new thingy in 2024 from the 16th of April,
That's crazy this year.
you can't do crap. So imagine you work hard for your stuff and you find out someone cheated on you and you have the evidence, hardcore evidence. And you said, I'm not going to give this witch my stuff. And I'm not going to give this ridiculous man my stuff. You have the evidence, but you can't use it because of the way you get it. So if you have your husband phone or your wife phone, because, for example, the mother, your mother-in-law called and she was talking to your husband and she said, yeah, I would like to talk to my daughter-in-law. Then he hand the phone over to you. After he hand the phone over you, the prime reason of you having the phone is just to talk to your mother-in-law and hand the phone over back to your husband. So if he goes to the bathroom and the conversation is over, you are supposed to click off the phone. If you go through his WhatsApp, his email, whatever he has going on and you find anything, you can't do anything with it. Whether you send it out to your friends, whatever, you cannot use it in the court of law because you got it illegally. No, ain't that a bitch? So you have two choices. If you think your partner is cheating on you, which 9 times out of 10 it is so, you can stay or you can leave. And let's just be honest here. I guess in every country probably you have 150 men who are not cheating. So if you multiply that or you add that up with all the countries, it's not a lot. So if you don't know exactly what to do, and staying makes sense. I'm not saying it's something I would do, but I'm saying for you, maybe you should just go ahead and stay, because the fact is, there is not a lot of men that are not cheating. But if anyone out there in TikTok world, YouTube world, or any other world knows which sea we can locate these men that are not cheating, whether it's the Red Sea, the Black Sea, the Caribbean Sea, whatever sea, you can go ahead and put it in the comment section.
Nowhere.
We will gather there as women at 4. I would take some rice and peas, some Jamaican jerk chicken. I would make some mashed potato. Some mashed potato, I will make that. Some salad. I blend up some carrot juice. We eat at 4. We relax. And we ride out at dawn on some seahorses and go find those whales. It's at the bottom of the oceans. So, the ocean, I should say. So, if we're not going to do that, women that live in Texas and men, don't make no sense going through these phones because you can't do anything with the evidence. This is really shitty, because I wouldn't like to know someone is really cheating on me and then take off my shit. That would really piss me off. I think in my situation, jail time would make a lot of sense because I'm not giving you my stuff. So I would have to pick another option. And talk to Christ about it later, because I am someone that is fully aware of the consequences of my action, what is going to happen. So Christ and I will have a conversation later about it.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts on what do you think is an option for women to do now that this type of law has been put in place. What do you think women should do? What do you think about the law? What are your thoughts? Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. But please, as always, keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts. We're here to have conversations, so we're allowed to just say your piece, but be respectful, okay? For me, this is really shady, and to think that this law just started April 20 this year, for me, it's really shady. And ladies, this is it. Like, whether we like it or not, you see, this community we're building. These women were talking to each other, we're having conversation, we're being honest with each other, we're telling each other the truth, what it is. These men can say it. These men can see it, and they are putting things in place to get us hooked and not be able to get out, find ourselves, like really protect ourselves. And this is one of the ways, my own personal opinion. And I feel like this law is also going to trickle down to other states and other countries and all that. Even here in Nigeria, it's almost like that. Like when you come out and they'll say, it's cheat that is cheating. What else is he doing? Please go back to your husband's house. And all that. People in my society disregard men that cheat. Is not a big deal. Like even some courts, some marriage cannot be divorced in the ground of infidelity. I'm telling you, yes, in this country, in Nigeria. So I feel like they are getting it. They know what we're doing because now we're talking to ourselves, and women are choosing themselves. Women are protecting themselves. Even in marriages, women that are married like myself, we are looking after ourselves. We're healing. We're protecting ourselves. We're working. We're making the money. Like we can literally exist without our husbands, and we are with our man not because we need a man, it's because we want them, not because we have to, like it must, like without men. And this man can see it because naturally the trajectory of things is the fact that women are being set up or were being raised to need a man. And now the fact now that we don't need them, we just want them. Okay, some people, most of these men cannot phantom it, and they are putting things in place to keep us in that trap, in that. And see, if you're a young lady, please protect yourself, protect your womb, protect yourself, ladies. Even on, if you see WhatsApp, even social media, like even WhatsApp, you see like there are things they're advertising on how men can cheat sneakily without finding out. Like there are a whole lot of things that they are being put in apps in place for men not to be caught cheating, because we're talking to ourselves, ladies. And for me, it just shows that we are on the right path. Ladies, come, we are on the right path, and this just speaks a volume that we're on the right path. So if you're a lady, for me personally, I would say as a lady, if you're in the state of Texas and you find out your man is cheating and you're done with the marriage, you don't want the marriage anymore, I would say move smart. For me personally, I would say stay in the marriage, but be very calculated. We've had this conversation here multiple times on this channel, talking about how women should move silently. Even if you want to end the marriage, end the relationship, move silently. Like move things silently, move your finance, move your joint account, move things silently before you come out and, like, you know what, I don't want my, for whatever reason, because now you can use the evidence of cheating to, and even in the court of law, cheating is not a crime. And you can see how this does not favor us women, because most of the times we women are usually loyal. I'm not saying that women don't cheat, but most of the times we're usually the ones that are loyal. These men are the ones that steps out of the marriage. But in this ground, they are just keeping us in that place where we cannot use it. We can go out, like, so ladies, now you have to protect yourself by moving silently. And this is why when I talk to younger ladies, even ladies that want to get married, even women that are married, are like, always have your own. I know it's sometimes when you're in a marriage, when you're in a relationship, like you're gonna who have joint account, grow together, that is beautiful, it's good. But always have your own, always secure yourself, always protect yourself, always go with the mindset. And I know some people will say that's a negative mindset, mine is a blaze and all that. No, ladies, always go with the mindset that if anything go left, are you okay, will you be fine? Because when you have everything together and you cannot prove in court legally, like without being a criminal, by going through his phone, that okay, this man does not deserve this part of you, your finance, your trust, whatever. Maybe I think this is the time, if you know you're single, you're not married yet, and you are a boss lady, you have your own already, and you're in a relationship and you want to take it to that place where you want to be married. It is difficult, like sign a prenup, lady. Sign a prenup. I know it can be like an awkward conversation to have, but I feel like that is a conversation to have. And if a man cannot stand why you as a woman, you want to protect your money, your wealth, your mental state, yourself, they don't understand and don't want to be able to, don't do it. And if you're already in marriage and you don't tire, you don't want this marriage anymore, and you find out cheating on through phone. Now phone is a private property. Hey, child. This like I like it's just like thinking about it now. My brain is like, yes, the other thing she pointed out that like crazy law, but that one takes the cake of it. Like it's really crazy. Like these men are really like because whether I would like it or not, this entire system, society has this patriotic system that saves men, and that's why it's been called the man's world. So they will do everything to protect a man. So as ladies, come here, let's hold our hands, let's protect ourselves. This is why you're going to be very intentional about your life. This is why you're going to do the work by going to therapy, do the healing, do the trauma healing, the inner child healing. This is why you're going to put yourself first. This is why you're going to be very intentional why you get into a relationship, why you want to be with somebody. If it does not serve you a purpose, don't do it. If it does not work with you, if that's not something you genuinely want from deep down within you, don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this amazing conversation down in the comment section. But as always, please, please, please keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts. Share this video with somebody. Please, this video is a must-share video. Share the video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.